the secret sense that lets dogs detect storms days early. Your dog starts acting weird, pacing, whining, refusing to go outside. And then, 48 hours later, a massive storm hits. You think it's coincidence. It's not. Your dog just predicted the future using a sense humans don't even have. This isn't some mystical pet superpower. Science has confirmed it, and what researchers discovered is way more fascinating than anyone expected. For years, people have dismissed dog storm behavior as pure anxiety, a nervous response, but the truth is far stranger. Dogs aren't just reacting to changes they can see or hear. They're detecting something we literally cannot perceive, something that exists in the air days before a storm even forms. Here's what's happening inside your dog's nose right now. Dogs have up to 300 million olfactory receptors. Humans? Around 6 million. That's a 50-fold difference. But the real power isn't just quantity, it's sensitivity. A dog's sense of smell is so acute that they can detect scents at concentrations 1 part per trillion. To put that in perspective, that's like finding a single drop of liquid in an Olympic swimming pool. Now, when a storm system begins forming hundreds of miles away, something crucial changes in the atmosphere. Barometric pressure starts shifting, temperature fluctuates, but before any of that becomes obvious, the air chemistry changes, ozone levels spike, moisture patterns shift in ways we can only measure with instruments. Your dog? They're smelling all of it. But here's where it gets even more interesting. It's not just the ozone. When storms develop, they create electrical charges in the atmosphere. These electrical disturbances trigger the release of specific compounds in the air, petrichor precursors, volatile organic compounds, trace elements we don't even have names for yet. Dogs can smell electricity, not directly, but they can detect the chemical signatures it creates. When lightning begins forming in distant clouds, it generates tiny amounts of nitrogen oxides. Dogs smell these compounds before the storm is even close enough for humans to see on the horizon. The electromagnetic sensitivity goes even deeper. Recent studies from the Max Planck Institute suggest that dogs might actually sense magnetic field changes. The Earth's magnetic field fluctuates when storm systems approach. Most humans can't detect this at all. Dogs appear to have a biological sensitivity to these variations. Think about it like this. Your phone has a compass inside. It detects the Earth's magnetic field using a magnetometer. Dogs might have something similar built into their biology. Some researchers believe this sensitivity exists in the canine inner ear and brainstem, the same places that help them with balance and spatial awareness. When a dog senses an approaching storm, their entire nervous system is flooding with information we can't even conceive of. They're detecting pressure changes, electromagnetic shifts, ozone concentrations, and moisture patterns all simultaneously. Their brain is processing this sensory data and reaching an obvious conclusion. Danger is coming. That's why they pace, why they whine, why they try to hide in the bathroom or under the bed. They're not being anxious, they're issuing a legitimate warning. Scientists tested this theory by putting dogs in controlled environments with artificially generated electromagnetic fields. The results were remarkable. Dogs showed significant behavioral changes when these fields mimicked the signatures of approaching storms. They got anxious, they sought shelter, they exhibited the exact same behaviors they show before natural storms arrive. And here's the part that blew researchers away. The dogs responded to these fields up to 72 hours before any storm actually formed. They weren't reacting to something happening now. They were responding to the precursors of something that might happen 3 days later. The implications are staggering. For thousands of years, humans used animals as early warning systems. Before seismic monitoring equipment existed, we watched how animals behaved to predict earthquakes. Before weather radar, we observed birds and insects to forecast storms. We'd essentially forgotten this ancient wisdom, but your dog still has it encoded in their DNA. Some researchers now believe that a significant portion of animal extinctions and behavioral changes throughout history correlate directly with human inability to recognize these subtle warnings. When dogs fled before natural disasters, ancient humans followed. Our survival as a species might literally be rooted in our ability to interpret dog behavior. Your dog's storm-sensing abilities aren't random anxiety. They're not neurotic behavior you need to medicate away. They're an evolutionary adaptation refined over millions of years. a superpower that exists because it solved a survival problem. The next time your dog starts acting strange, take it seriously. Not because you believe in supernatural pet abilities, but because they're detecting something real, something measurable, something science is only beginning to understand. Your dog isn't predicting the future. They're just reading the present in a way your senses simply cannot. If you've noticed your own dog behaving strangely before storms, drop a comment below. And if you want to learn about other incredible animal abilities that science just confirmed, hit that subscribe button. We post videos like this every week, uncovering the secrets hiding in nature that most people never discover. Stay curious.